Hiking Creator fans! It's time for coffee. I've been working quite a bit lately, and this drink has been a good friend on those long nights. With a marker, make 4 marks on the base of the coffee cup. And with a box cutter, cut to join the points. Have you ever connected your birthmarks together to see what shape they make? Take 4 long, thin wooden sticks and glue them around the base with a bit of the usual glue. Each stick should be well secured to prevent our future helicopter from losing its propeller. Yes, I've already revealed it to you. Today we'll be making a helicopter. Place some more super glue at the intersection of all 4 sticks and use a drill to make the hole bigger. Now, we'll need a container similar in size to this one I have here. I'll use this pellet jar, but since we'll only need the container, I'll empty these plastic balls into a pot. Maybe they'll be useful in the future. Find a giant clothespin and use it to mark its outline on the container with a black marker. Put on your favorite cut-proof gloves because it's time to use our powerful saw. Carefully cut the opening until it comes off. We can discard this piece since we won't be needing it. Cut the base in the same way. We can also get rid of this one. We should be left with a tube which we'll cut with a pair of scissors along the marks we made before. From this piece of plastic, remove the part marked with the black line. When we finally have these 2 elongated plastic rectangles, it'll be time to bring in the famous popsicle sticks that we use so much on this channel. With a pen, mark 3 lines up to the middle of the stick. And we'll cut them with our fingers. The saw. These 2 pieces of wood will be what support the huge propeller. Put some super glue on the ends of both pieces of wood and glue on the propellers. Glue the other piece of wood on top of it to secure them well. These propellers will be unstoppable. Now, with a ruler, measure the piece of wood and mark a point right in the center of it. With a thin drill bit, make a hole through both panels. Magically, a roll of wire will appear. Cut a piece and put it through the hole that we just made. Wrap it around so that it grips the propeller better. Find some beads and look for a sphere. Put the wire through it. Take the coffee cup with the sticks again and insert the propeller through the first hole we made. Make a small hook with the bottom end of the wire. It looks like one of those little hats they used to give you at carnivals. You know the ones I mean. We'll build the tail structure of our helicopter using the same sticks we used at the beginning. Take a water bottle and with a marker draw a rectangle like you see on the screen. Then cut it out with the box cutter. Be careful not to hurt yourself. Once we have the rectangle, wrap it in adhesive tape simply to decorate the tail of our helicopter. Take 2 popsicle sticks and add super glue to attach them well to the coffee cup. These will be something like landing gears. Everything we've done up till now has been practically mere design. Now comes the good stuff. Glue 2 pieces of thin sticks together in the middle, forming a cross, and look for some rubber bands. These 3 rubber bands will be hung on the hook and wrapped around the wooden crosspiece. Glue the cross to the base of the cup to prevent it from moving, and that's it! Just turn the propeller and physics will do its job. Don't even think about sticking your fingers in. I doubt it'll hurt, but it's better not to risk it. You can throw it from the top of your building and watch it sway softly until it reaches the ground. Look how gently it goes down. You can also throw it upwards if you aren't afraid of it falling on your head. The following is not only an invention, it's a practical way to save a lot of money. We'll need a fan like the ones in computers, and a water bottle cap, or better yet, 2. You know what? Better yet, get 8 of them, so you can drink plenty of water. Put some hot glue on the corners of the fan. Make sure to put a generous amount. Then stick the caps on. Turn it over and repeat the process. In the meantime, it's time for a fun fact of the day. The fan that we are using is generally a computer component, and although it's not the most important piece, it serves a great purpose of preventing the rest of the parts from being damaged by overheating. It was a pretty short fact, but it had to be quick. After adding a little hot glue to the bottom side of the lids, place a popsicle stick on them. Place more hot glue on top to attach 2 more sticks. Did you see the wires that were sticking out of the fan? What good would it do to leave them without power? In addition to the battery, take the power switch that we always use. And don't forget the cables with the clasp. Without them, the battery wouldn't be able to conduct electricity. Connect the red wire from the clasp to one of the pins on the switch. Connect the black wires from the clasp and the fan to each other. And finally, join the red wire from the fan to the remaining pin on the switch. That was a fairly simple electrical system, wasn't it? Just a few wires joined together, and it was a very quick invention. Now, we only need to attach the finished electrical system to the fan with some of our super glue so that we don't lose them. All set! We have a cooling system for our different devices. Funny enough, when the scriptwriter saw the thumbnail of this video, he thought we'd finally shown you guys how to make a homemade drone. He thought the fan would be the propellers. I hope he wasn't too disappointed. To test it, I'll use my mini pocket laptop. It works wonderfully, and even makes me want to put it next to my bed when I go to sleep. For the last invention, we'll use an ordinary kitchen lighter. With the tool of your choice, remove the metal cover. Also, remove the mechanism used to light it. Take a bit of the wire and attach it to the black plastic part, securing it with a few twists. And then firmly pull out the rest. Remove the entire upper section. Using a pair of cutting pliers, take this remaining piece and cut off the part that you see in the video. I hope you aren't afraid of needles, because we'll need one. Heat the tip of it with the same lighter we just dismantled. And pierce the center of the red-hot needle to create this hole. Take a paper clip from your office and unfold it completely. Now, with pliers, take a nail and wrap the paper clip around it. We'll need at least 6 to 7 loops, so put your heart into it. I like the way it turned out. We just have to remove the tip that's left there. Take the leftover spring from the lighter and insert the straight part of the paper clip into it. Since it's very long, we'll need 2, so take apart another lighter. Finally, put on the plastic piece we made earlier. Press it down a little and then bend the excess into an L shape so that when it's released, the spring bounces back. Add glue to the lower edges of the mechanism and glue it to the lighter at the position shown on the screen. Now find some matches, which we'll use as ammunition. Cut one with pliers to make it this small and insert it into the spring mechanism. Cut the needle we used earlier and create more ammunition for our fireball launcher. Use the needle's cap to store the match heads. And close it with the part left over from the needle. Put some glue on one side of the lighter and place your extra ammunition there. It's just a matter of removing the small plastic plug and taking out a match head. Let's close it. Prepare the springs and prepare the load. Igniting the flame will light the match. Then just pull the spring lock to release it with force. It's like one of those gadgets used by the Spy Kids or James Bond himself. With the lights off, it's even more impressive. We only ask that you don't do it in the kitchen, so then your house doesn't go boom boom. Thanks for watching our inventions made out of household items today. Follow my channel if you'd like to learn more about making simple yet incredible inventions. Also, click on the link to see more videos about my amazing inventions. Click on the link to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any of my videos. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. Until next time,